aware, I don't expect to see another contract that is so well-written for them. I mean, I fully agree with everything that they do. They provide an extraordinary service. However, knowing that 2011 is going to be a very tough year, I hope to see this kind of a contract heavily amended.
So noted.
I would ask, in fact, that that note be attached to the contract, warning that you need not necessarily depend on this funding next year.
I'm not sure that's appropriate in the contract.
It's not in the contract.
I think
just-
there's if I
just
may.
as a note on the contract.
If we send a transmittal letter with the contract, that might be an appropriate place to reflect that.
Councilman Shoemaker.
Mr. Mayor, would it be inappropriate to ask for your views on this contract for this year?
You can certainly ask for them.
I asked.
I certainly will defer to the pleasure of the council. You know, I think everybody, with the exception of one council member, were present during the testimonies and the pleas and the budget hearings in regards to this. Regardless which way the intents or the desires may go for 2010, I think council has made their decision in the budgeting process on, at least for this year, where it should go. And I've certainly, I think, almost heard to a person the cautions about 2011 and making sure that the Humane Society is aware that we are going to be under significant budget restraints. So I really don't have any other comments in regards to the 2010 budget and the agreement that's here for 2011. I have said repeatedly, every item in that budget is on the table.
Thank you.
You bet. Any other questions, Jennifer? I've got a motion and a second to authorize the mayor to sign the professional service agreement. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
No.
Motion is passed. Now at the point in the agenda for any last comments from the public to the council. Mr. Olson?
Harvey Olson, 3903 R Street. Last council meeting, I had the name of the executive policy advisor to the governor, and the person advises the governor as to Large Mountain, amongst other things. I have that phone number if anybody would like to contact John Wayne, and when you call, you will, Monique will answer the phone and then just ask you forward to Mr. Wayne, you'll get an answering service. And this phone number direct to his office is 902-0668. The governor apparently has turned that over to the corrections department, even though she's initiated it. I think the more calls to Mr. Wayne, pressure on him to get the members of, or I should say residents of the city of Washougal, to get them more involved, I think it would be a good thing. The newspaper had the cost of at Larch Mountain was $73.65 a day per inmate. At Olympic Correctional Courts, it was $69.80, a difference of $3.85 per day. The transferring the inmates to the other correctional facilities, there would also have to be an increase in guards, which then would up the price per inmate at that other facility. This was not included in the presentation in the newspaper, article by Kathy Durbin, Columbian staff writer. She has all kinds of money things put there that I don't agree with, but I don't think there would be near the savings that they say there is. And then if you offset that with the work that the large mountain inmates do in the large community, I think that would offset the $385 a day differential in cost. One other item I would like to add is the letters to the editor in the newspaper have, for the most part, been unfavorable to the cities sending police officers up to the memorial in Tacoma. I would congratulate the city of Washougal in spending a very nominal amount of money in sending the officers up there. There was Royal Canadian Mounted Police, and I don't know, there was 50 or more of them came down from Canada, police officers from New York, from California, from just about every place in North America that attended that memorial. And if I'd been in town, I would have volunteered to drive the police officers from Washougal up there at my cost, but I was not in town that particular day. Then I have a question. The contracts for $100,000 or more, requiring citizenship of the workers. My question is this: if I'm a contractor and I did $150,000 for a job and I get the job, I only have 3 employees working for me. They're all citizens, but I subcontract out to 10 different subcontractors, all with $10,000, $8,000, $12,000 contracts. Would those subcontractors also have to provide proof of citizenship?
The answer is yes, they do.
They do. Good. That was not in any articles. Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Thank you, council members.
Thank you, Mr. Olson. I'll also make sure that the resolution that council passed a couple of meetings ago in relation to Larch Mountain gets forwarded to Mr. Wayne as well. Other comments from the public? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Mr. Mayor, before we do, believe it or not, I actually, this is a completely technical thing, and I don't know if it's even appropriate for anybody to consider this, but I realize I voted the wrong way on one of these bills. It would not have changed the actual vote or the passage of it, and request reconsideration of Bill 23-10, and that's the amended impound fees of $15.
You just want to correct your vote, basically?
Yeah.
Why don't we just do that?
Okay.
We don't have a motion.
I'll request to correct the vote there and show that I would
Is-
vote no
No,
on that one.
okay.
Yeah.
Would that have ended in a tie?
No, actually, I had voted,
2 to
sorry,
4.
I had voted nay on that because we did the roll call.
Okay. Perfect.